Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the wagon ride. We're out here working. We've got Lucy and Ethel. Get that straightened up a little bit. They are blonde Belgian draft horse colts, fillies, 2-year-olds. Kind of got a little bored with what I had, so I figured I'd sold a couple of teams, or I'd sold a couple teams, and decided I needed to pick this one up, or wanted to pick up a team and break them to work. And so, yeah, it's funny. There's people, people who, this is gonna be just a big gripe video. It shouldn't be, but people saying, "Oh, he doesn't break anything." I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's a fun hobby that I've picked up, and I certainly enjoy it. I truthfully enjoy it. I enjoy it much more than the bread and circuses that most, maybe not y'all, but most of y'all just waste your time with. But I figured it was something that me and the children, Bridget enjoys doing it, Breck enjoys it, and if you normally when them butts are moving, somebody's asleep. So we're enjoying our time here on the wagon and working these horses. It's pretty good, but I don't know, just sitting here in the wagon. Step high. I picked up this was step high. Step high. Ha. Ha. Got a stud horse here to the right that these girls. Ethel, step up. I've been known to spook out a little bit over there. Actually, I believe that horse's name is Trump. I believe their owner said that. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's what I believe that's his name. But, oh, I don't know. Picked up this new skill. There's people, if you're not familiar with our lives or what, there's people who really hate me. I hate our family, and that just is what it is. I don't mean just spill the tea or give them any notoriety or whatnot, which I don't. It is what it is. We live our lives. We basically, I mean, what do I for the longest time, I wanted to set up a life where we, I always dreamt of having a family, running businesses that were family businesses, that were, family oriented, and that had our family involved. And we've done that. It's been a lot of hard work, and there's a lot of things that go into it. And I'm not saying that 7, 8, 9 years ago, before when I was dreaming of this type of stuff, I figured myself to be breaking draft horses, or but it's funny how life works like that. I don't know. Well, I had to come back. I had a an old time mule man gave me a call there. It was good to hear from him. But no, I just wanted to, what? There's a lot going on in the world right now. And I'm not saying that everybody's going to start a homestead and, grow your own food, get back to the land, and maybe do your farm chores and your farm work with the most renewable resource that, that, we've ever known. But not saying you have to, but I'm not saying you shouldn't either. We've got I don't know. We got a open border, no morals anywhere other than those who still hold morals true. Public schools aren't the place for the children. I mean, all these things that people have held so true or close to heart previously. Ooh, girls, stand still. You just can't hold true to them anymore. I mean, you've got most folks have thrown religion out the window. Most folks have thrown morals, have thrown values, have thrown. Gosh, it's crazy that there are people on our pages that it's like controversial to have children. Well, folks, guess what? We're going to have lots and lots of children because that's the most important thing that we can do as conservative, Christian, whatever you want to call it, Americans who want to see the America, the dream, the ideas that we grew up believing in that your parents grew up believing, your grandparents definitely grew up holding to themselves, then that's how we do it. We continue to raise up the next generation. And that's just, it's amazing that's, I don't know what you, oh, girls, if you call it, who would think that that's controversial? Well, controversial as it may be, I don't know. There's folks who don't, you know, I don't know. But I'll tell you what, there's a lot of problems out in the world. Like I said, there's a lot of problems down south. Ooh, girls. And there's a lot of issues out there. Well, yep, we can pray and you can do all these things, and I certainly hold to it. But there's a lot of things you don't have control over. And speaking about those things certainly gives you some control over them to say, hey, there's a problem going on. And certainly there are problems going on. But then there's the other thing of saying, you know what, I'm going to step up. Step up. Step up. You girls are being ornery. You girls are being ornery. Whoa. Whoa. Young horses like that. Getting antsy on me, but they gotta learn to stand still. So it's good for them to stand still, learning to do it. I pulled them up a little bit past so that they can back up if they want to. But hey, there's something about grabbing hold of the lines and figuring out new skills and getting your hands dirty, and you know what, taking control of the things that you have control of, like your food, your energy, your transportation. Most things that people think, oh, it's the government's, you know, job, this or that. Well, it's not. Yes, if you give the power to the government, my goodness, we do have some issues, and a lot of that is because either giving power, giving that to the government, or you know, it's been unjustly taken, which would also be given. It is what it is, I guess. But you know what? I just and working with the horses and doing all the things we do here on the farm, there's always people who are like, how can you do that? There's this or that, or how can you do that? You know, there's got to be the, and they'll say, where do you, the government is that? Well, you know, one of the most scary things that can happen. Hey, I got some ornery horses here. G over, G over, G over, G, 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 G. Whoa, whoa. Stand still. Whoa. Lucy, I'm talking to you. Ethel is just following your lead. There you go. Horse crap. But let's maybe take some control. There is something to be said about grabbing lines and making it happen. I got a neighbor coming down the road here. We're holding up traffic. But we love you all. Make sure you like, subscribe, and we might do some more of these. It's fun being on the wagon and just kind of enjoying our time together. It's certainly, what else are you gonna do? People get upset. You know, there's people get upset we do the wagon ride. There's people get upset that we're training horses out here. There's people get upset that we're have the children on the, you know, the children spend so much time on the wagon that breaks. Are you kidding me? Get your children off the television. Stop, you know, getting them off the brainwashing devices and, you know, bull. You know, that's so ridiculous. It's so crazy. You know what? If all the children in America got back to looking at that 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours a day like they used to, working, farming, transportation, we'd be in a much better place. Looking at devices, all that bull. You know what? And the folks who say this stuff, you know, they have no control over me. They have no power, and they hate that. They hate that you know. And they try to, you know, you could maybe try to get someone to come who's got some, no. But it is what it is. We love you all. We are having, we're just living a wonderful life, and we want others to be able to live that. We want our children to be able to live that, and currently there's a lot of things happening that don't look like that, you know, don't want that to be moving forward, and so we want to be promoting that. We're going to do more of that. We're going to promote that more, especially here on YouTube, and it is what it is. I'm going to get Lucy and Ethel back in the barn and unhitch them and let Mr. Breck keep on sleeping, and we'll see you all in another video soon.